Critical guidelines for OSINT researchers, mental resilience and operational safety. This section is essential. Please approach it with the same seriousness you apply to technical training. As OSINT researchers, you are trained to collect, verify and analyze information from open sources. You develop technical expertise and analytical precision. However, professional preparedness is not only technical. It also includes protecting your mental well-being, your personal privacy, and your operational security. The following guidelines are designed to help you maintain resilience and stability while working in demanding investigative environments. Mental resilience. Professional sustainability. OSINT work may involve repeated exposure to disturbing or emotionally challenging material, including conflict zones, violent incidents, exploitation, or human suffering. Sustained exposure to such content can gradually affect concentration, emotional balance, and overall well-being. This is a known occupational risk in investigative and analytical professions. Maintaining mental resilience is not a sign of weakness. It is part of long-term professional sustainability. Managing sensory exposure. When reviewing video material, begin with the sound muted. Audio elements, such as distress, violence, or chaos, intensify emotional processing and activate stress responses. In many cases, audio is not required for verification. Enable sound only when it is operationally necessary. Consider adjusting visual presentation when working with difficult material. Using grayscale display, slightly reducing sharpness, or minimizing irrelevant areas can create professional distance. The objective is analytical clarity, not emotional immersion. Avoid reviewing sensitive content in full screen mode. Maintain a structured workspace with additional neutral windows open, such as documentation files or analytical tools. This reinforces situational awareness and prevents emotional overexposure. Workspace hygiene and structured disconnection. Where possible, separate investigative work from personal space. Using a dedicated device or user profile for OSINT activity helps create psychological boundaries. Avoid reviewing disturbing material in environments associated with rest or relaxation. At the end of intensive sessions, implement a brief transition ritual. A short walk, hydration, stretching, or stepping outside for fresh air can help the nervous system return to baseline. Intentional closure supports long-term resilience. Time management and stress regulation. Adopt structured work intervals. A practical approach is the 50-10ths model, 50 minutes of focused work followed by a 10-minute screen break. Physical movement during breaks improves cognitive recovery and reduces cumulative stress. If exposure to particularly distressing material occurs, shift temporarily to a neutral cognitive task, such as a simple puzzle or structured analytical activity. Research indicates that this can help reduce intrusive imagery. Remain attentive to early warning signs of strain, including sleep disruption, irritability, emotional detachment, reduced concentration, or recurring intrusive thoughts. If such symptoms arise, pause your work, consult a colleague, or seek professional support if needed. Early intervention preserves long-term effectiveness. Avoiding investigative overextension. OSINT research encourages curiosity and persistence. However, unstructured deep dives can lead to diminishing returns and fatigue. Define clear objectives before beginning any investigation. Document the specific questions you aim to answer. Once those objectives are met, conclude the session. Document findings and step away. Professional discipline includes knowing when to stop. Professional responsibility. Being an OSINT professional requires more than technical proficiency. It requires self-awareness, operational discipline, and care for your most critical resource, your cognitive and emotional capacity. The information environment will always be active. Sustainable performance depends on your ability to protect yourself while conducting responsible, ethical, and methodical research.